welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to I wanted to film a pregnancy update for y'all because I haven't done one in so long. I initially going in, I thought I would do them every week, which I do have my symptoms and stuff from previous weeks, so I think I will still film the other ones and just upload them later, but this one I wanted to upload now because so much has been happening so fast. So let's jump into it, but before I get started, I did want to say if you can please subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already. Also check out my Instagram, follow me there at sonia.woolen. I did want to mention, if you wanted to shop my shop, I hand make these t-shirts. This hoodie, this one says mama on it. I absolutely love it. This is probably my favorite one. I wear it all the time. This is what it looks like. It just says mama. And then I also have matching ones that say mini for your mini. So those are going to be on my Instagram, my business Instagram, Around Here Boutique. So make sure to go check them out if you would like to purchase this hoodie. This is after, the way it looks right now is after the fourth wash. I've washed it 4 times. It looks exactly like the first day I made it. So yeah, if you wanted to support my small shop, you can do so by going there. I'll have ways of purchasing linked in my bio on Instagram. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started into today's video. So this is going to be my 20-week pregnancy update for you guys. I am actually going to be 23 weeks, but I have a lot that happened in 21 weeks and I wanted to share with you guys. And my bump looks exactly the same as it did at 21 weeks. So nothing crazy. So 21 weeks, the baby is the size of a large banana. So crazy to think how he was the size of a little tiny blueberry and now he's the size of a banana, wild. So at 21 weeks, I did have my anatomy scan. We got to see the baby. Unfortunately, we didn't get ultrasound, the greatest ultrasound pictures. Honestly, he didn't even print anything out for us. I had to ask my doctor to go back and get some, and she's like, this is all I could find. I was like, okay. So that was really frustrating and annoying because I did wait at my appointment for about an hour and a half. But I did start feeling baby move at 19 weeks. I felt it at first and I was like, if it happens again, this is the baby kicks. If not, this is just gas or whatever. Nope, sure enough, literally moments after that, it was tapping on my skin, inside, you know. You just know when their baby kicks. So I felt him at 19 weeks. So at 21 weeks is homeboy has been active. And I was wondering, I was why is he so active? Madison never ever was. It was kind of scary because there would go days without her kicking. And I would go to the hospital and she's kicking right now. I'm I literally cannot feel anything. And that was further along. Where I wasn't feeling her. But it was the way my placenta was placed. With this one, so with this baby, I learned at my ultrasound that I have a posterior placenta. And I had to ask him, I was what does that even mean? He's you want your placenta there? And I was is that why I can feel my baby move a lot? I was because with my daughter I couldn't. He's yeah, that's exactly why. He's the placement on her placenta, the placement of your placenta last time could have affected why you didn't feel her that much versus this time. And I was that is crazy because I be feeling homeboy all the time, especially in the nighttime. He kicks so much. Or if I have to go pee, he'll start kicking on my bladder. If I am hungry, he'll start kicking me. It's so wild and it's so crazy that I get to actually enjoy these small moments because Madison, like I said, I couldn't feel her kicks. So I always thought maybe she's not an active baby. But I think it was the way my placenta was placed. So I said baby M Baby M kicks so much more active than Maddie was. Very attached to Josh, who's my husband. I am so attached to him, like I can't even like explain how attached I am to him. Like it's just beyond words. Like I always want to be around him. I always want to cuddle him. Like I'm talking like I need him like right by me. Versus like before, like I've always been like close with him, but like this is like a next level. I even told him like sorry if it's like kind of annoying. I was like, but I just like I love you. I want to be around you. Like I'm just like attached. And he's like I love it. It's okay. Like I don't mind at all. I'm like okay. But like even like if I'm gonna take a nap, I'll have him. This sounds so dramatic, so don't judge me. But if I'm gonna take a nap, I'm like, hey, can you like cuddle with me until I fall asleep? And I'm like, yeah. Or he'll even offer like, do you want me to cuddle with you until you fall asleep? I'm like, yes, please. Because that's how much I love being around him. Also, overall, I've noticed throughout this pregnancy, I'm super chill, calm. Like, I do have my moments where, like, you know, obviously, like, for work, where I get, like, overwhelmed and frustrated. But, like, home life and, like, outside of work, zen. Like, even stuff Madison does that used to bother me before I was pregnant, like, doesn't bother me. I'm unfazed. I'm just, like, truly, like, a happy pregnant person. Again, comparing to my last pregnancy with Madison, total opposite. I was a biatch. Excuse my language, but I was. I was not nice at all. And I think it's, like, a girl thing. Also, with this pregnancy, my hair feels like so good, nice and soft, like growing so much hair everywhere. I'm talking like my leg hair grows really fast, my underarm hair grows really fast. I even had like hair on my belly, which I'm not a hairy person. Like my arm hairs, like I don't have any arm hairs, never have. Like I do, but they're like very mild, like you can't even see them, like if you could, there would barely be any, because like I just don't have, like I don't have a lot of hair. Like I'm not a hairy person. No judgment to those people that are, because they're like, I'm just stating facts. But with this pregnancy, like I'm like, wow, like my leg hair be growing really fast. Like it's kind of annoying, because I'm like, are you serious? I literally just shaved my legs. Like, and I think, like, comparing to having a girl, my hair was dry, brittle, like, didn't really grow that much, like, nothing. Like, it was just, like, and I think, like, that is a proven fact. I feel like with girls, like, they literally, what do they say? They, like, take all your beauty or whatever. That's facts, because with Madison, my hair, like, I wasn't growing much hair or anything. With this baby, it's, like, uncontrollable. And my hair just feels like my hair's longer, healthier. It feels good. Yes, there's another pregnancy, I guess, feeling or whatever. I did start feeling tired again, like needing to take naps, taking naps before clocking into work, which I stopped doing because I gained a bunch of energy back. But no. Like I ended up feeling really tired again. So that's another unfortunate thing, but I do gotta remind myself I am growing a human. You know, it's gonna take energy from me. I'm more hungry than normal. Like dinner, I'd be chowing down. Like I'm able to eat chicken now. Before, chicken would just gross me out. Like it still grosses me out. Like even the thought of it grosses me out. But when I actually start to eat it, like I will devour it. Like so good. Like we had a HelloFresh milk a couple of nights ago, and it was like a crusted chicken. It was so yummy, guys. I like literally had some for leftovers. That's how good it was. So yeah, I've been more hungry. Also, baby M is measuring a week ahead, so whatever that means. I guess he's bigger than he is, bigger than what I am, but that's not going to affect anything. I think this upcoming appointment, I'm supposed to have my glucose test. One thing I've noticed throughout doctor's appointments is they don't ever tell me what the hell I'm doing my next appointment. Like, the only thing they said was like anatomy scan for like when I turned the 20 weeks, which I was just like, okay, that's obvious. But am I getting my glucose test? Because I'm supposed to have my appointment on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th of April. So I'm like, is that my glucose test? Like, and I was looking online. Normally they do your glucose test at 24 weeks. So I'm like, is that what it is? Like, and if so, like, I feel like they should have told me, because you're not supposed to eat or drink anything prior to the glucose test. Like, and if that is the case, the glucose test takes a long while. I need to know, because I do have a job, I do work. So my next appointment, I'm not sure if that's what's gonna go on. So I just, sorry for the random spurt, but I was just been thinking about it a lot, and it's kind of frustrating that they didn't tell me. Also, at this appointment, my anatomy scan, I have my appointments always a week later than what I am, so this is why it was at 21 weeks, because the way my appointments are set up. I skipped one, and ever since then, like, I'm stuck on these days. But so also at this appointment, I did cry when I left, because I was very upset with like the whole situation, like with getting pictures of the baby. I felt like my anatomy scan was very rushed. We did get to see his little weenie. So that was cool, like, to verify, because he's like, oh, do you know what you're having? And I was like, yeah, I got the blood test. I said boy, but you know, obviously we want to confirm. He's like, blood tests are normally not wrong, but you know, like, you just hear all these horror stories of them like sometimes being wrong. So we did confirm baby is a boy. So yeah, I did end up leaving the ultrasound, like, really, like, crying and stuff. It was also on my birthday, but I will have that vlog up. You guys will literally see in real time, like, how sad I was when I left. So I am constantly waking up in the night 2 to 4 times a night. I gotta say, the further along I've been getting, the more difficult sleep has been. Again, comparing to when I was pregnant with Madison, I never slept uncomfortable, like, and I think because my stomach was smaller with her, that, like, I didn't notice anything. Like, my belly wasn't big. This pregnancy, my belly is pretty big. So it is very uncomfortable, and insomnia has been a B lately, because I've been having really bad insomnia. And then when I finally do go to sleep, I like wake up to go pee, and then it's hard to go back to bed, and it's so weird, like, literally anytime I take a drink of water, I gotta go pee right away. So there's some nights where, like, I'll try my hardest not to drink water in the middle of the night so I don't wake up. So I'm waking up less frequently. But that's been a major change in this week's pregnancy, is having to go to the bathroom a lot. Not during the day, just in the nighttime. It's difficult. And I'm like, girl, this is just the beginning. It's fixing to get worse. Like, when I actually have the baby and I'm actually having to stay up, like, and wake up like freaking 5 times a night, like, yeah, I just, like, just going to the bathroom a lot. Like, I think, like, not only because obviously, like, you're growing a human, but also I think that's kind of like a way to prepare you for, like, the nightmare that's about to come with waking up with a baby throughout the whole night. Because I need my sleep. Like, I can sleep, like, so long, so it's really hard for me to, like, get, like, sleep interruptions. Like, one of these nights, I literally went to sleep at like 8 o'clock at night, which is super early. I went to sleep at 8, and I woke up at like 3 a.m. and was so annoyed because I couldn't go back to sleep. And then when I finally did, my alarm went off at like 7, and I was mad because I was so tired. And even though I still got like a long stretch of sleep, I still was like is just wild to me. Like, it's just like, I'm just always tired. It's like waking up so much like just ruins my whole sleep. Like, if I wake up like more than once, it's like game over because I'm just so tired. Like, it just, like, I need to have solid sleep in order to feel content the next day and well rested. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else that has changed. My belly's gotten a little bit bigger. And like this, like, you know when you're like first trimester, beginning of second, like, I guess I'm still in the beginning of second. Well, you know, like when you first, you know, see your bump, it would kind of go, come back, go, come back. This one is like legit here, and yeah. There's nothing really more to update on pregnancy symptoms besides that for 21 weeks. I am going to start uploading frequently every week on my pregnancy updates. So definitely subscribe to my channel so you can, you know, be notified when I do that. I'm just so happy to bring you guys along with me, and it's so crazy how fast it's going. Like, I'm already going to be 6 months here soon. Like, wild. It's so wild how fast the time has gone, and it's just like, every time I think about it, I just get more and more excited because I'm just so ready to meet my baby. I'm still really nervous for labor and delivery because I just know what to expect and like the pain to expect, but I'm more excited going into it this time because I know more of what to look out for, and yeah, it's so wild to me. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. Every time I think about it, like, wow, I'm having another baby. And I'm so happy baby M is going to have the same initials as Madison, and it's just great. And seeing and confirming that he was a boy is just still so mind-blowing to me that I'm having a baby boy. And oh my gosh, I got to tell you all about my dream. Okay, before I end this video, I'm going to tell you guys about my dream. So when, like, I had a dream that, because, like, you know, you have a lot of vivid dreams when you're pregnant, but this one was like mind-blowing. Like, legit felt so real. It was weird. So basically what happens is I go into labor, and then I'm like trying to push the baby out. They're like, oh, we're gonna have to do a C-section, and I was like, I don't want to do a C-section. I'm like freaking out in my dream, and I was like, but it has to be done, so we'll do it, you know. So I'm like laying down. They're like, you know, not sedated me, but they like gave me the medicine you take or whatever that you would get during a C-section. And then they take the baby and they like pop him over, like, you know, like the divider. I've watched so many like labor and delivery videos, that's how I know. They like pop the baby over the divider, and I see my baby's face, like legit details, like. And Josh was crying in my dream. I was crying. I was like, oh my god, he's so beautiful. He looks just like Madison, except like he has like blue eyes though. And his hair was like dark brown with like light pigments of blonde in it. And I was like crying in my dream because I was like, he's just so gorgeous. Like, it felt so real. It was wild. And he had a lot of hair, and it was just crazy how legit it felt. Like, I would have like never known it was a dream unless I didn't wake up. Like, if I didn't wake up, I would have never known I was in a dream. Like, that's how real it felt. Like, you know when you're dreaming and you like can, like, you're like, oh, it's just a dream, like in your dream. This, like, none. And I woke up and I just was like in the happiest mood, and I told Josh about it, and he's like, oh, that's so crazy. But yeah, there's my little short story time for y'all. But yeah, so that is it for my 21-week pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Like I said, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll also link down my Instagram down below if you guys want to check it out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. in the front. It's like super hard right here. And like right here. These shorts are so comfy. You guys should get them. They're from Target.